YouTube family, what's going on, man? So, as we all know, it is January 20th. It is the inauguration. Donald Trump is officially the president again for the second time, the 47th president. And I'm saying all that because it's a lot of people today, I already know, emotions, opinions, right? Whatever the situation may be, has stopped them from actually looking at the inauguration, even wanting to hear about what he had to say for whatever the reason, right? I'm not here to judge the particular reasons of individuals. However, excuse me. Also, too, hey, I just left, you know what I'm saying, the nail salon. I had to get right, you feel me? They had to make sure they did me right. I don't even know if y'all could see it, but they had to make sure they took care of me. You did what I'm saying? And again, I don't do no polish. They just make sure you buff me down right, you know? But back to the conversation though. Regardless of people's individual reasons, I feel like we're doing ourselves, and I'm talking about, when I say us, more specifically me, and you know what this channel is about. This channel is about transcending with intention. Simple as that, right? Transcending with intention. And I feel like we're doing ourselves a disservice if we don't even pay attention to what's going on. Simply put, in layman's terms. What do I mean by that? Regardless of your opinions on Donald Trump, take the politics out of the equation, right? Take your political opinions out of the equation. Look at what's going on. What we're seeing right now is history. What we're seeing right now is legacy. What we're seeing right now is what any man that's an actual man could only dream of. What the dream of any man is the best way to put it. And that's seeing your legacy live on forever. Continuously making sure that you do more things to be able to put your family's name on top. And we're witnessing that. Let's take it back to before Donald Trump, his pops. He did one thing and one thing only, ensured that before he left, he had a legacy. Real estate. From him, then Donald Trump came into the equation. And since Donald Trump has been here, no matter what you think about this man, what we cannot say is that he has not been a household name. We cannot say even before the presidency that he was not a household name that every culture knew about. Come on, man. We knew him in songs. Let's talk about it. We knew him on the TV shows that we grew up watching. Let's talk about it. We knew him from a pop era when it comes to The Apprentice, and when it comes to the Miss Americas and all. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What he's been good at doing is staying relevant. Nobody can deny that. Whether you love him or hate him, what he has been great at doing is staying relevant. Because he understands that with staying relevant, he gets the currency that everybody is after of. Everybody is after of attention. If you have attention, you have power. And when you have power, you can ensure that your legacy stands the test of time, that your legacy continues growing. And for those who feel like, nah, well, I don't want that type of power, I don't want that type of attention, stop lying. Because why are you on social media? Why are you on YouTube? Why are you on Instagram? Why are you on Facebook? Why are you on X? Why everybody losing their mind? Because TikTok was supposed to be gone. Because you're able to do something with that. You're able to garnish attention. You're able to stay relevant. You're able to build a following. And from that following, you can turn that attention into currency, into actual fiat money, into actual, you know, I don't want to get too deep into everything else, but into fiat money, into cash. But the real money is the attention. The real currency is the attention. Because with that attention, now you have whatever sponsors that you want to have come after you that's going to cut you a check because you have something that they lack. The attention of whatever your audience is. So taking this back to Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, to put respect on his name from that manner. Taking it back to President Donald Trump. What he has been able to do for decades is stay relevant. And what I took from this inauguration today, one of the things I took from it is me being able to sit back and look at his youngest son behind him, towering over everybody at 6'9". Barron Trump. Looking at his pops. Continue to do just that. Build his legacy up. Stamp his name. Make sure his name is written in concrete. And knowing that they have something planned out to where no matter what, son, it's yours. Everything I'm doing, y'all gonna be able to take advantage of this. Every move I'm making is strategic. Y'all gonna be able to take advantage of this. Which is why his son is going to NYU, business school of business. But they moving strategically. Is that not what any man should want to do for their family? Move strategically? Self-preservation is the #1 law of the land. To ensure that you're able to make sure that your family is good for forever? Is that not the goal? Is that not what you're here for? Is that not what I'm here for? Is that not what we're here for? So again, take all the political stuff out of the equation for a second. Leave your emotions on the table for a second. Let's look at things logically, critically. What we're witnessing is an individual who has been able to garnish attention for decades and has put himself back in position to where now, once he stepped down this second time, his family is good for forever. For forever. And on top of that, he's trying to make sure he can bring individuals up with him as well. But again, to get out to make sure we keep all opinions out of the equation. What can we take from this? Men. We're seeing what's going on. We're able to see what's going on. He's doing what every father would want to do, what every grandfather could only dream of, would only dream of. He's ensuring that his family is protected, that he's providing for his family, that he's covering his family, that his family is good. And for that, I salute. How he able to keep relevant, I salute. How he's able to show his family how to overcome adversity, I salute. How he show his family how to move even when you have the biggest corporations assassinating your character, I salute. How you still have a wife that's standing next to you. Again, let's not get into the personal stuff, but how you got everything set up, how you got every single one of your family members in play, in position, and they all know their roles, I salute. And how he's bringing up his youngest son to be able to take over, I salute. Because that's what we all should be doing. That should be the whole goal of us as men, in general, for the pieces of the world that we control, is to ensure that we're able to give our children something to look up to, regardless of popular opinion, regardless of public's opinion. No, in terms of family, giving our children something to look up to, giving our sons something to look up to. That way, he don't got to go out there and try to see what man he want to be. Now he got a man at home that's showing him what to do right now, that's putting him in position right now, that's giving him the game right now, the wisdom right now. And for that, I salute. So again, not to go too deep into it, we're not talking about the opinions, we're not talking about emotions, we're talking about simply a man that's doing what every man should want to do for their family, leaving behind a legacy and making sure that when he got it, that he raised the bar so high for the next individuals that take over. That way they can raise it so high for the next ones to take over. That's legacy, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is legacy. That is legacy. That should be what we all are here for. So for a second, take your opinions out the table. Put your emotions down. And men, what we should be looking at is an example of what we should be doing. And instead of talking about this, instead of trying to argue over whether he should have been president or whether he's doing this or whether it's that or whether Democrat or whether Republican or whether this or whether that, man, leave it. What are you doing for you and yours? Are you giving your family something to look up to? Are you giving your family something to be proud of? Are you going against the grain? Because regardless, when attention gets into the equation, when power gets into the equation, when you have millions of people watching you, you're going to have people that think you're a villain and you're going to have people that think you're a hero. It's simple. But no matter what they thinking of you, no matter what they talking about you, no matter what, you still have their attention. And that's the currency. So instead of looking at this from an emotional standpoint, let's look at this logically for a second and see what we can take away from it. Let's start saying how he moved. Let's start saying how he putting his kids in position. Let's start saying why is his kids going to certain schools. Let's start saying, okay, look at this 18-year-old. Look how he presented themselves at the inauguration. Look how he know how to shake people's hands. Look how he know how to look people in their eyes. Let's look at that. Look how he's raising his children. Let's pay attention to that. How to sit at these tables with billionaires, with the individuals running the world. Let's pay attention to that. And let's see what we can take from that so that we can be able to implement some of these things in our own households for your families to be or for your future families to be. Let's pay attention to that. So on this day, January 20th, also happy birthday to my sister. You know what I'm saying? A shameless plug. Happy birthday to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love you. But let's look at that. On January 20th, 2025, let's pay attention to what we should all be trying to mirror. Again, not from the political side, but from the structural side of how to put our family in position. And let's focus on that. And let's start having those conversations. And with that being said, man, that's all I got for you. So with that, hey, it's been yours truly, John Trey. Hey, I love y'all, and we out.